What we're doing? We're gonna do the 5 new play.
The late show really want call one I guess them.
Alright.
So we have only for guests tonight, so you know we can schedule it a different way tonight.
Alright.
Yeah, anything goes in and I chat to me.
Alright. So our first guest, we'll just jump right into it. Quan. Wagwan!
Hi y'all, good night.
Hi y'all, good night. She sounds like she come from America. Really?
What is it? You know it's a girl shotgun in the building there? Yeah. Oh. Right there, so. How much I want to
Yes, greetings. It's always good to have a female on the couch, you know, because I'm always surrounded by the males. So, you know, when a female pass through, we feel good. Spell a name for us, because I couldn't spell it a while ago.
So it's S-H-A. You hear me?
Yeah, man.
Q-U-A-N.
Q-U-A-N. And where's Quan? Where that name came from?
Well, it was originally Quan, and when I was around Movado, he said, you know, change it to Quan, and I was working with that name ever since. And I actually like that name actually.
Yeah?
Over the Quan. Quan is more like a singing name. You know, Quan is just, I like that.
She said singing name, so what do? You sing or you DJ?
I sing and DJ.
Really?
Like rapping too. Yeah,
you do a little rapping too.
So we mix it up because I try not to you know, I try to be as versatile as possible.
That's good. When did you start doing music?
Well, I've always been singing in the choir, so it started from in the church. Right.
Most people say they start in church.
Yes, for me, yes it was. And I was on the choir in high school as well, in Oberlin High School.
Oh, Oberlin. So you used to sing on the choir?
Yes.
And how was that for you?
I loved it.
Yeah? Them say you could have sing?
Well, I don't know.
You don't know?
Because me can't have myself a singer, nobody not have me a singer.
What you say?
But me say me can sing.
Alright, I love the confidence.
Hey, say that again, that was nice.
I can sing.
Tell us where you grew up.
Well, I grew up in Stony Hill, a place called Manningsville.
Yeah.
That's up in the hills.
All your life?
I relocated at the age of 16. Okay. So I left, but that's where I
would
grew
say
up.
Stony Hill is the base. How was it like growing up in Stony Hill?
Alright, it was good and bad. Private moments. Some stuff I won't go in, but
that's okay.
Let's just say it was the beginning, and every act they're coming from somewhere. So that's where I came from.
And the music started in Stony Hill as well?
Yes, it did.
Really?
Yes.
So you used to sing up there?
Yeah, man, sing in school, everything. I tell you, I sing from
all of the fet them and all those things.
Yeah, man, I do a couple fets, and as I say, it was mainly a church thing for me because my dad was really strict.
Okay.
Yes.
I know those strict dad.
Right.
I know you have all of these.
Oh gosh. And if you see me now, I'm saying rocks. That's right.
That was nice.
Your parents support your music?
My father does.
The father.
Yeah.
Daddy. Daddy's girl. I'm a daddy's girl, so.
Okay. I was raised by my father actually.
Really?
Yes.
I have to big up the man them. Come man, and make some noise in here. Some man in the chat room, you know. You know, hear the woman say her father raised her. No, we have to make some noise for that because we don't hear this on a regular. Skinny, give me back this yeah. Yeah, man, big up your father. What's his name? Big up your daddy.
Okay, his name is Edgar Genius.
Mr. Genius, big up yourself. You know, hats off to you. Because, you know, too many times we see fathers, you know, not in the home, you know, especially for their daughters. You know, a father is the first man a girl love. You know, so I have to big up your father for that. And big up the good fathers. If it is not a good father, we're not going to do no homework here.
Sure. That's nice.
Don't it?
Yeah,
Sure.
that's true.
Oh. Alright, let's get back into the music. You have any recordings out there?
Yes, I do.
Tell us what's happening with Quan.
Alright. We'll go reality now. So, I have some songs, but I still need the strength, which I'm not getting. And I have to be a fighter as per usual. I have to still press on because, I mean, even though you're not getting the strength that you actually want, that doesn't mean that you should stop.
Yeah.
that doesn't mean that you should stop, you know. Even if nobody not believe in it, you still have to be the one to believe in it yourself. Because you know them simply gonna say on the other hand, like even though they don't support it, they're still gonna say like, then if she not believe in herself, oh for believe in her. If she not push herself, oh we for push her, or we should want for push her, or you know. Because I hear these things, you know, so I have to talk about the stuff that I hear. I have to talk about things that I see, you know. People not wanting to, the favoritism. Let's begin there, right? They're not willing to give others a chance, you know. And even though they hear you, they still do waste your time. And I don't like anybody wasting my time. I don't like it at all.
So you would say you have a struggle in music as a female?
Yes and no, but yes.
Tell us the yes and tell us the no.
All right.
You have to explain to us,
Alright,
you know.
cool. So the yes is I'm not getting all the strength that I need, but the no is I still have connections that I do use. I mean, because we are female artists. I think we put too much in these producers. I'm not saying that we don't need them, but I think we should really like stand up for ourselves. Like try it for ourselves, try learn for ourselves. The music part aspect, the business aspect of it. You know, if you have to do voice training, stuff like that, whatever you have to do. But I think we should really push this on for ourselves. Like even if people does like slightly turn this door on us or close it officially, we'll go learn and come back with the formula.
I agree with you, you know, and I feel the same way in, you know, like you. That's why I started producing, you know,
Right.
because I'm also an artist, you know. I go by the name Passion Minot.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know, I felt some frustration also myself, you know, within the music, and like they say, it's a male dominated world. So sometimes you're forced to act like one of them.
Yes, ma'am.
So when them call you up on stage, you just go up there and you act even better than them.
Well, I was raised by a man, so I have.
It's there.
Yes, definitely. The strength is there.
But I agree with you in terms of, you know, sometimes we should do things ourselves.
Yes, we should.
You know, and not just wait around.
Yeah, because I mean, you'll get promised, and you'll be sit waiting. Because I mean, for like a common example, I had this recent collaboration with an African artist, and he sent his rhythm and his version of the song, and he sent it from in July. And I have a couple students. Wow. See, let me hear the difference.
There you go.
Whoosh. Alrighty then. So I'm gonna use an example now. So I had a collaboration on Pending, and I was the one that had to, you know, I was the feature. So he sent me his song from in July, and I had somebody I've been waiting on to voice the song. But they keep saying, you know, when I come to the studio or whatever, I'm not saying people don't get caught up with their own thing, but people will put themselves first. So you can't just sit down and wait on people. I just use that as an example. It's simple and not much to go into. And I just get up and I just go get the song recorded last night.
Oh, you did it yourself?
No, I went to the studio and I got it done. But that's what I'm saying. If we as an act, right, put this much belief in ourselves, like we'll put it in our people for say them and go bus way, yeah? We will reach somewhere. We'll actually reach somewhere. Just use your connection, them just connect the dot like when you did small and them a teacher for trace and write letters. Connect them dots. That's how we're for the really and truly. It might sound easy, and it's not easy, but I think sometimes it's easy. If we all come to the conclusion that music is actually an illusion and you're the one creating it, then you will know what to create and what not to create. You know, it's not supposed to be so hard. And my words to the female artists coming up, I'm not saying I'm prejudiced against the male, but for the females, I think that they should stay in school or go to school, do music, do business, you know, get the necessaries. So when you come around and, you know, like a producer, you advise a song, you can hear that it's off key and I'm going to tell you no, it's not off key.
Right.
You can know say it off key. You know, you can know say it no mix good. You can know say you cannot produce that or you cannot promote that because it not show your best side, it not show your best style. So, you know, yeah, I think we need to.
We like her. Skinny, what's up with this? We like Skinny. Start the code. We like our vibes. If you want to talk to Quan, you can always call in 1-876-485-0162. I love your determination. Skinny, start this out.
You can't do nothing about it.
We'll share it.
It's not okay. Yeah, I love your determination. You know, I love your drive.
Yeah, man, you save all this frustration if you actually know to begin with. I'm gonna be honest about that part, because I mean, experience, they say it teaches wisdom, and it actually does.
Yeah.
So every time something happens, you have to be able to pinpoint both the good and the bad, right? And you have to be able to learn from both the good and the bad. You have to want to learn. You have to not see it as an obstacle and see it as a lesson, whether a good or a bad one. But you have to just prepare for learn, prepare for push yourself, because nobody's not going to do it for you. If you get somebody to invest in you or believe in you naturally and help you or take it to these, it's just a bonus for you, you know.
Any producers you've worked with?
I have
Can tell us.
Steve the Genius.
Oh wow.
I've worked with Baby G. I've worked with Muscles Production.
And those songs were released?
Yes, they have been.
Tell us about them so we can go look for them.
So for Stephen the Genius, it was a collaboration with Mavado called Murder.
Oh, wow.
And the radio edit is called Your Body.
You know it?
No. I
If
just
he
didn't
probably
mind
does.
that.
What's it on? We can Google it. We
Yes,
can.
it's on YouTube.
No, find it, man. Skinny, find it.
Find us, bro.
Quan.
I think that's the raw version though.
Oh.
So if you're not going to find Your Body for the edit, right?
Skinny, have any of our songs?
Yes.
You want to drop one now?
Yes. So we're gonna drop this collab.
All right.
So do show.
It's going down, it's going down.
Quan, extra shout.
Shock to the point with rocks on my arm. Beautiful and sexy things to my mind. Looking right to the type, you know I'm the bomb. You know I'm the bomb.
Hey, Boombox! Drop the bomb, the man! You are the Boombox! Hey, I'm Boombox! Entertainment chat show! Play to the spine!
Lagi mama lupito, lagi sama pala sumigay lupito. And I sing na lupito, and I say go
Aritan, I represent Boombox, entertainment chat show.
nakoda, nakachi, baby move your body slowly for me, make me dance, make me sweep up, ah yeah. Jamaica woman, make me trust up, baby move your body like a banana.
Baby girl, you give me good vibe, who I never feel before.
My body got you in a trance. I got your green romance. Make me wine for you, make me wine for you, make me move up my knee, waistline for you, hypnotizing you, mesmerizing you. But most of them got you in a trance. I've got all eyes on me. I can feel you looking at me. 1, 2, 3. I can be your genie. Make a wish, boy. Tell me how you want up your body. I know you want me to be your black darling. I close mouth, don't get fed. Tell me I'll wait for your words to be said. Come on, boy.
Yes. Tell us a little bit more about that song. That's a really nice song.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I like the song too. But when I first got it, but it kind of fumbled over, like, you know, me I say, I'm looking for Rock Planet, or I'm gonna give them Yardy or what I'm saying, no, I'm gonna give them a taste of each, because then I'm from Jamaica, right?
Yes.
And he said he loves listening to Jamaican music, so I'm gonna say, you know, I have to put a piece of stuff in it.
She's multi-talented. Don't you like it, chat room?
That is it.
Talk up the things them Shakwana Quan. And when was this song released?
Well, it's not officially released yet, but it will be by Friday.
Okay, wow. It's brand new. It's brand new.
Brand spanking new.
Nice.
So we get a premium.
Tell us some of the shows you've done.
Well, I've done a lot of small shows, not big one. the biggest one I did is in Barbados, and that was like years ago. Because then I'd stopped doing music for a while. Not really like a full-time stop, but
Why?
a slow down because I was momming. You know,
Momming.
mommy duty go
We
early.
know that going on.
So the fight, you know, it got deeper there. You know,
Right.
because you feel, what do you call that? Live the double life. So right, music I'm like my little nightlife, and then, you know, daytime superhero.
Right. That's
So
good.
yeah.
So you're a mother.
Yes, ma'am.
A mother of
4,
4.
4.
Wow, you don't even look like you have 4 children.
Well, that's good.
Don't it?
I always tell them some skin may go to ill but material. So yeah, we'll survive it.
Oh, I've never heard that one before.
Leather skin,
Eh?
Leather. Yes, one of the crooks.
Wow. What is like being a mom? Let me just get into that side of it.
Well, as you know, as
it's
everything of its highs and its
You
lows.
enjoy being a mom?
I do. I didn't really plan for it though. It took me by surprise, and you know, me just have to deal with it. I had to just prepare my brains mentally to say, "Oh, I did this," you know. I have to stand up for them because I would tell you say, "Man, I'm not say one mother. I don't know what my father have, but he raised me." And then all I can say is I just didn't want my kids to not know of or see, because it's a different kind of judgment when you grow up motherless, you know.
You know, it's very weird because most time it's the mothers that's with the children. So now you're saying that you were raised by your father.
Yes, my father took me from my mother.
And I think you turned out well.
I did.
Well-spoken,
I
beautiful
did.
black empress.
Turned
So
out
big
very
up
well,
daddy.
so-
I feel big up daddy.
And then at the end of the day, growing up, you have to know what you want in life. So no matter
And
which
go
road
for
you
it.
choose, you just have to know what you want. And that is it.
Any artist that you would like to collaborate with?
Me?
I know you said you work with Movado. Okay?
Okay.
Or any other artist that you would love to work with in the future? You must have a one artist, man. Come on, man.
I love all of them.
You love all of the artists
I
then?
love all of them from them creative. I love all
Alright.
of them from them of a sound.
Alright.
But I don't get yo, for your
Fair
body
enough.
just bad.
So no matter who.
So it no matter who, as long as
Even
whatever
a
we're
Tracy
gonna
Mowat.
me say yeah, me hear our voice about
Hey, Tracy Mowat, but hey, still make some nice for the artist, yeah?
but it's here, you know, but you know, but it's here. But me tell you, me hear her voice and it's a different story.
Yes.
A different song he sings.
Yes, so if not Tracy
that was
Mowat
a
could have
I'm a love her voice though.
a Tracy Mowat could have worked
Yeah,
with a
man.
Quan.
That me tell you say from them bad, them just bad and she bad.
Alright.
She have a song.
So Tracy Mowat!
Tracy Mowat! Yeah man, she sound real good, no gimmicks.
Anything else you'd like to tell your fans? Because trust me, not everybody who come inside the Boombox Entertainment chat room, they get a lot of fans after that. You know, you're live right now. Video face up in the live. We're live on YouTube and on the Boombox Entertainment chat room page. And we're also live on Instagram. So anything else you'd like to tell your fans before you leave?
Alright, for the ones who support me, thank you. And I would sure hope you continue. For the ones who don't, I hope, they will see the greatness. Love my kids.
Yes.
And big up to my family. Big up to all the producers that I've worked with.
Yes.
That actually were honest. Never try to sabotage me or anything of the sort. Never try to lock the door upon me neatly. Enough respect to those ones, to the ones who did. See you around. Because I ain't going nowhere.
Nice. So to make some nice for Shaquan and the chat room.
Big up Boombox, chat room.
When are you
Yeah.
coming to the Free Flow Friday? Boombox.
Well, it's all up to the producers.
Tomorrow we have Boombox Free Flow Fridays. So probably next Friday. Because tomorrow we're having the 45 shootout. Which you still can pass through.
Sounds really great.
So we're inviting you, if you have the time, tomorrow at Boombox Free Flow Fridays. Big things are going tomorrow. 45 shootout. Them have to come with the dub plate, them and all of these things.
Alright then.
Yes, enough respect.
Alright then.
And that was Shaquan passing through the Boombox Entertainment chat room. Yes, Skinny. I must say, you know, I wore my hat, and everybody must be wondering what's happening with the hat. But if you can, video face, if you can just show them our logo real quick, so they can see that I'm, you know, just trying to look like Passion Man at up there, because they said that's me.